My dear fellow Toastmasters, most distinguished guests, and Mr. Toastmaster, I want to thank everyone who introduced me to this club. For Daniel, who asked me to come back and become a member. I love learning about myself and the world around me. I believe that people need to be unrealistic and that people need to put themselves out more and to question every single thing that happens around them. Ever since I was a kid, I have always wanted to learn about the world, history, and everything in between. When I was in kindergarten, I started to get fascinated by astronomy, and I would read a lot of books. In California, where I lived for about 10 years, I had a collection of books on astronomy. In fact, there used to be a show that I used to have on VHS that used to air, and it was called Look Up, but now it doesn't air anymore. And I did some research on this, and it used to air on TV Ontario from 1980 to 1989. And I would watch this show wholeheartedly, religiously. I also noticed that learning allows people to understand one another and get along, which brings me to my next point. Seeing people get along is one of my ambitions in life. I want to be able to learn and see how I can use what I learn to make society a better place. For example, if I learned about how to how to improve society and make it civil, I would take what I learn and try to hold meetings and try to apply it. When some things happen, I like to question it. However, I don't just stop and think. I immediately research about it, and then I end up going down the Google rabbit hole. And I'm pretty sure most of us have done this. We see a news article on politics, economics, social, etc., and we dive deep and deep into that. An example is when I wanted to know about how the economy works. I would watch a video, and then if I wanted to know more, I would search for another video. I would do this until I had gained enough knowledge to be able to make a summary of what I had learned. In my spare time, when I am not surfing the net, I like to either learn a few vocabulary words in a foreign language. I'm currently learning modern standard Arabic, or read classical books such as The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn, which unfortunately I have not finished because I had other assignments in between. One of my favorite books that I did finish was The Alchemist, and the lessons are so profound in that book. Reading and learning makes my brain expand, and it allows me to escape from this world temporarily. If I am tense, then I can immerse myself in a fictional world and lose myself in the story. I hope that these gems I shared with you tonight allowed you to see a side of me that you would never have expected. Being enthusiastic, wanting to see other people getting along, questioning every minute thing in life, and reading have become a part of my personality over the years, and I want to nurture them forever. We should remember that the world is not the same as it was yesterday, with people being kind and courteous, but we can be the torchbearers of that. Let us go out there and rekindle the flame of humanity with knowledge and compassion. Thank you, Mr. Toastmaster.